Oh my gosh, dude, he's cooked. He's cooked. Hold up. Oh my gosh. Sorry. Hold up. Let me go to full screen real quick, bro. Cause the other day, right? The other day he was talking about like people were trying to out him for doing all this other stuff, whatever. And he was like, nothing illegal was done. So people are like, why won't you just come flat out and say like, I didn't like message a minor? You feel me? Like, why not just say that? Why are you dancing around that? And people were like, oh, well, there's no evidence, this, that, and the other. So fast forward to today. I want like, this is, I'm not gonna lie, this is gonna be a long read, so bear with me. He tweets out today at 2:23, so this is literally an hour ago. He says, the Twitch ban, hello, I'd like to make a quick statement. Let's cut the fucking bullshit. As you know, there's no filter with me. I've always been upfront and real with you guys on anything that I can be upfront about, and I'm always willing to accept responsibility, which is why I'm here now. First and foremost, I do want to apologize to everyone in my community, as well as those close to me, my team, and everyone at Midnight Society Game Studio. A lot of people have been left in the dark about what happened yesterday with Midnight Society and I, and we made the painful decision collectively to have me step down. Our team is full of incredibly talented and good people that have high career ambitions and families, and I never want to jeopardize the culture we have carefully crafted. Everyone has been wanting to know why I was banned from Twitch, but for reasons outside of my control, I was not allowed to say anything for the last several years. Now that two former Twitch employees have publicly disclosed the accusations, I can now tell you my side of the story regarding the ban. Were their Twitch whisper message with an individual minor back in 2017? The answer is yes. Were there real intentions behind these messages? And the answer is absolutely not. These were casual, mutual conversations that sometimes leaned too much in the direction of being inappropriate, but nothing more. Nothing illegal happened. No pictures were shared. No crimes were committed. I never met the individual. I went through a lengthy arbitration regarding a civil dispute with Twitch, and that case was resolved by a settlement. Let me be clear, it was not a criminal case against me, and no criminal charges have been brought against me. Now, from a moral standpoint, I'll absolutely take responsibility. I should have never entertained these conversations to begin with. That's on me. That's on me as an adult, a husband, and a father. I should have never happened. I get it. I'm not perfect, and I'll fucking own my shit. This was stupid. Now, with all this said, don't get it fucking mistaken. I've seen all the remarks and labels being thrown around so loosely. Social media is a destruction zone. I'm no fucking predator or pedophile. Are you kidding me? Anyone that truly knows me fucking knows where I stand on those things and those types of people. Fuck that. That's a different level of disgust that I fucking hate even hearing about. Don't be labeling me as the worst of the worst with your exaggerations. Get the fuck out of here with that shit. But I think I've said what I've needed to say regarding the ban itself. That's it. That's why Twitch made the decision in 2020. To my team, community, industry friends that have supported me, I apologize. I wish I could have said this sooner. You guys have always shared me and my family in love and support throughout all these years. We love you guys like you can't imagine. I have the fucking best community, yada yada yada. Fast forward, he says, finally, if you're uncomfortable with this entire statement and think I'm a piece of shit, that's fine, but I'm not fucking going anywhere. I'm not the same guy that made this mistake all those years ago. I'm taking an extended vacation with my family as mentioned on stream, and I'm coming back with a heavy weight on my shoulders. They want me to disappear? Yeah, fucking right. So there's that.
I'm not a pedo. Talks to a minor.
Like
it's just
you like
it is.
I read that, bro. I read that, right? I read that, and it like I'm not gonna cap, bro. It's like I don't want to say it's hypocritical, but at the same time, it's like if you can't say on one hand you were talking to this underage person and it started to lean in the direction of being inappropriate. Yeah, like
He
Oh,
knew
like I
they were
get it.
underage.
Yeah, like I get it. You didn't do anything illegal. Y'all were talking. Like I get that. I get that whole portion, right? But if you knew they were knew they were underage and you started to have conversations that started to lean in that direction, don't be surprised when people like say that stuff, bro. You feel me?
It starts with talking, dude. Literally, that's the.
Literally,
I mean,
that's it. And
that's how it starts.
And here's the thing. Here's what I wanna know, right? Like, Twitch whispers are pretty much like DMs or whatever. I don't know if they were like leaked or if the person,
I
the
want to see
minor,
him. I want to see him.
like I don't know if it was like if the person like the minor like reported him to Twitch authorities or yada yada yada. At the end of the day, Twitch paid him money or whatever. Like, it was a civil suit, so they paid him money, and now he's been streaming exclusively on YouTube for the past like 4 years or whatever, however long it's been, right? And dude, I don't know, like that's just weird, because for the longest time, for years, he sat there and he was like, oh yeah, fuck Twitch, this, that, and the other, I'm not going back on that platform, they know what happened. Like, he was like, for years he was painting it as if like Twitch just banned him off their site for no legible reason, when in actuality it was something that he did, and they tried a very
good reason.
Yes, and he was one of the biggest people on that platform. Like, he was, him, Ninja, Tim the Tap Man, like all of these people, they were like some of the biggest people on this platform, right? And he oh my gosh, it's just crazy. Like, and don't get me wrong, Twitch looks weird in this situation as well, because although nothing illegal happened with something like that, for you to pay somebody off instead of just banning them off the site makes you look weird as well. So I mean, Twitch is not like saving face in any of this. Like, it's like, I get banning them off the website, okay, fine, fair, but you can't go on and be mad at Twitch and stuff because of a stupid decision you made. That's crazy. And then to say, oh, we had conversations that were leading in that direction. Well, brother, I got news for you. That's not okay. And people are rightfully so, like, throwing stones at your house, dude. And it's wild, because I'm not gonna lie, DrDisrespect, even after the whole thing going on at Twitch or whatever, because people at first thought the reason he got banned was because, like, you know, when DrDisrespect like puts on his persona or whatever, he goes hard, like, he goes out in public, like the DrDisrespect persona like is him, you feel me? And he went to TwitchCon or whatever one year, and like he was filming himself.
Camera in the bathroom.
Yeah, and even at that moment, like, I get you're not supposed to have a camera in the bathroom, like, because you don't know if there are like children in there. That's privacy. You feel me? You're not supposed to do that. And
for sure. Yeah,
and for the longest time, people thought that was the reason why he got banned. But no, this is the reason why he got banned. But he was painting it as if like Twitch as a company like was out to get him and this, that, and the other. And it's like, no, dude, you're reaping what you're sowing, dude. Stop pointing the blame at all these other people and getting mad that people found out about everything that's going on with you.
And you notice it's interesting that he was saying, well, now since I'm allowed to talk about it because there were leaks, I'm gonna go ahead and own up. Dude, it's just you're saying you're owning up years later, but then like you're saying, you were not owning up all these years at all.
But the thing is, he legally couldn't. That was the thing, because it's like like that part of it, I get it.
He could have said it was his fault though, but he didn't, like you said. Instead, he was just blaming Twitch. So for these years, he did not own up. And like you said, it's so hypocritical that now him saying, I'm gonna own up, when we know.
And the only reason he owned up is because two ex-employees from Twitch, like, I will say the way that one of the guys like outed him was kind of like a scummy thing, especially because it's dealing with like a younger person. But like, pretty much he got on Twitter and was like, if you guys want to know the reasoning why he got removed from Twitch or whatever. If you guys want to know, why don't you guys make some what's it called? Why don't you guys pre-order tickets to my comedy show, and if I hit a certain goal, then I'll tell you guys. That's literally how this whole thing came about. So the guy, it's crazy because the guy essentially like made money off of like outing DrDisrespect, and all these other people were mad and this, that, and the other, and dude, it's just funny. And then you got people like I don't know if you know who Nick Merckx is. He's a member of FaZe or whatever. He plays a lot of Call of Duty and Apex and stuff like that. He was defending with his life. He like for whatever reason he has beef with the LGBTQIA community or whatever. Like he made a statement like last year or 2 years ago or whatever. I think about a pride parade or something like that, and he was like, don't involve the kids, and the post had nothing to do with kids. He was like, oh, just don't involve the kids in it. And that like Call of Duty, like he was partnered with Call of Duty, and like they ended up taking away his skin and doing all this other stuff, right? And for like ever since then, like he's had beef with that community. And then when this information started to come out about DrDisrespect, he was like, oh, we need more evidence, we need more this and more that, even though this was coming from like one of the people who was like front and row and center when the whole like thing went down years ago with DrDisrespect. And then Nick Merckx was like, oh, we need more evidence, this, that, and the other. He said that 2 days ago, and now fast forward to today, DrDisrespect was like, yeah, it was just some stupid decisions that I made, but people are like trying to paint me as like some you know, the P word. I'm not about to say the P word. I'm not, because I don't know how y'all terms and conditions and stuff are like that on YouTube and Twitch, so I don't even want to risk it. Even if I can't say it, I'm gonna say PDF file. How about that?
PDF. I like that. That's pretty funny.
But he was like, we need more evidence and stuff like that. And I get it, because especially nowadays on the internet, people are very quick to like cancel somebody or get somebody fired or something or whatever. So part of me understands that, but at the same time, if people are asking you on your stream, hey, did X, Y, and Z happen? Even if you legally can't go into depth about it, at the bare minimum, you can be like, oh, it was something that I did, or it was my fault, or this, that, and the other. Don't dance around the fact, especially when you're on Twitter talking to random people in comment sections. First of all, DrDisrespect could have kept his mouth shut, high key. And I get it, like, you don't, like, in a situation like this, like, the last thing you want to do is like talk too much, like in his case. But you're over here dancing around the fact, and now it comes all the way out that you had these like conversations, and now look, you're talking about going on vacation or whatever with your family or whatever, and then he said, oh yeah, I'm drained, social media has me drained, this, that, and the other. No, it's not that social media has you drained, it's that people are finally finding out like what you did, and you're reaping what you sow. It has nothing to do with just social media being social media. No, that's not it. Because all of this that's transpiring right now in this moment would not happen had you not had those conversations. Period, point blank. You can't own up to what you're doing while also pointing fingers at everybody else. Everybody else wasn't talking to whoever this person was you was talking to. Like, don't be mad that people are pointing fingers at you and alluding to the fact that you may or may not be that. And I'm not saying that he is, but what I'm saying is what you did was inappropriate. Just own up to it and move on. Don't partially own up to it or like take a small bit of responsibility and then point fingers at everybody else and be like, oh, they want me gone. Like, brother, you did this. You did this to yourself. I don't know. That's actually, I don't know. That is just actually wild to me, bro. And it's crazy because I like, as a content creator, dude, I love DrDisrespect. Like, he goes above and beyond with his content and stuff like that, bro. But after this, man, no, bro.
Unsubscribed.